Hello, my name is Emma, and today we're going to be playing a game of Kiss, Marry, Glean. I want to let you guys know that this video is kindly being sponsored by Simon & Schuster in honor of the release of Thunderhead, the second book in the Arc of the Scythe series by Neal Shusterman. So the first book, Scythe, takes place in a world where there is no hunger, no war, no misery. Humanity has even conquered death, so nobody dies, but there are this group of people called Scythe who have the ability to end a life to keep the population under control. Our main characters' names are Citra and Rowan, and they become the apprentices to a Scythe, which is not a very desirable role. So the two of them are forced to learn how to kill and end a life, and if they fail, they might lose their own. And so the sequel, Thunderhead, is coming out this January 9th, and it takes place about a year after the events of Scythe, following Citra and Rowan. The Arc of a Scythe series has been on my radar for such a long time. Like, every single time I go to Barnes & Noble, I focus in on this book because so many of you have recommended it to me, so I am definitely intrigued to start reading it soon. But in honor of the release of Thunderhead, we are going to be playing a game called Kiss, Marry, Glean, which you may have heard of on BookTube as Kiss, Marry, Cliff. Fun fact, Kiss, Marry, Cliff is actually the very first video I ever posted on my BookTube channel, so when Simon & Schuster presented me with the opportunity to sort of remake this game 4 years later, right before my anniversary, I had to say yes. So the rules of Kiss, Marry, Cliff are you put a bunch of different book characters into a container. I am using my Mortal Cup, and you pick 3 out, so from that selection you have to choose 1 character to kiss, 1 character to marry, and 1 to push off a cliff. But because we are celebrating the release of Thunderhead today in the world of Scythe, the process of ending life is called gleaning. So today we are playing Kiss, Marry, Glean. These are basically overflowing already, so we are just going to start. So I have Rowan Whitehorn, Lord Voldemort, oh goodness, and Queen Lavanna. Why did I have to start with 3 of the characters that I put in here to make it easier on myself? Yet this is one of the hardest rounds I'm gonna have to do. What am I supposed to do here? At this point, it's really like the lesser of 3 evils, so I think I'm gonna have to kiss Queen Lavanna because I think she's a terrible person, and I figure like I could kiss her once and then leave her. I guess I have to marry Rowan because although he is one of my least favorite YA characters, like compared to Queen Lavanna and Lord Voldemort, I don't have a lot of good choices, okay? And I'm of course gonna glean Lord Voldemort. Oh man, if that's what we're starting off with, I have no idea how this video is gonna go. Round 2, I'm gonna go from the bottom because picking from the top was clearly not a good idea. I have Kaz Brecker. Okay, things are going well already. I have Aiden from the Illuminate File series and Rose Hathaway. I feel like this one's pretty easy. I'm gonna kiss Rose Hathaway. I will marry Kaz Brecker because he is totally husband material. And I'm gonna kill Aiden because Aiden would probably try to kill me first. Moving on to round 3. We have Jace Wayland, Zara Dearborn, and Isabel Lightwood, all the Shadowhunter fans. I think I have to follow a similar format for this one. I'm gonna kiss Isabel Lightwood. I'm going to marry Jace Wayland, obviously. You know that's always my answer. And I will absolutely kill Zara Dearborn, and I pray to God she is murdered at the end of Queen of Air and Darkness because she deserves it. All right, this is round 4. Okay, I'm trying to pick ones where like I can't read it. Okay, we'll go with that one that fell out. Oh my goodness, everything is falling. How did I drop so many on the floor? I have August Flynn from the This Savage Song series by Victoria Schwab. I have Kale Westfall from Throne of Glass, and Tamlin. This one's actually not too tough either. I'm gonna kill Tamlin, like obviously. I think I'll kiss Kale because although I never really liked him to start with, after reading this series, I did start to enjoy him more as a character, so I could go for a little peck. And I'm gonna marry August Flynn because he is so precious and deserves nothing but happiness, and I feel like I'd give it to him. All right, so these 3 fell out last time because my Mortal Cup is clearly not the Mortal Toilet Bowl. So I'm gonna use these. So I have Will Herondale, Liam Stewart, and Damon Black. Oh, this is hard too. Okay, clearly out of Liam and Will, I dislike Damon the most, so he gonna get gleaned. And this is so hard because they're both like so wonderful, and I would equally marry both of them. I think I'm gonna kiss Liam and I'm gonna marry Will specifically because we actually get to see what Will is like as a husband and a father in the last hours, and I'm really excited for it. Moving on, now I have some shuffling space in the Mortal Cup. So we have Gail Hawthorne from the Hunger Games series, Valentine Morgenstern from City of Bones, and Julian Blackthorn. Okay. I'm gonna marry Julian. Oh man, I really don't like Gail, but I have to glean Valentine because he is an absolute bigot and absolutely deserves death. And I guess I'll kiss Gail, but like Gail was like the #1 person I gleaned in my original Mary Kisscliff version. I'm not like super pleased with my choices, but I mean, it could be between Lord Voldemort and Queen Lavanna and Rowan. Oh wait, that actually happened. Next round. All right, so we have Baz from Carry On, Dorian Havillard from Throne of Glass, and Katie Grant from Illuminae. Okay, this is a hard one because I like Baz as a character, but I feel like out of the other two, he's the person I would get along with the least. So I think I'm gonna have to glean Baz. Between Dorian and Katie is so great because like Katie would totally be wifey material and I feel like we would have a very long, healthy, happy relationship, but I feel like the same for Dorian. I think I'm gonna marry Katie because I feel like our relationship would be a little bit more stable than me and Dorian. So I guess those are my choices. I think I have 2 more rounds left in here. So we have Inej Gaffa from Six of Crows, Delilah Bard. Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard. And finally we have Edward Cullen. I mean, between Delilah Bard and Inej Gaffa, we're gonna glean Edward. This is so difficult. Okay, I think I'm going to kiss Delilah and I'm going to marry Inej. I don't really have a reasoning. I'd be totally happy with those roles being reversed, honestly, because I love both of them so much. And the final round, which I only have 2 people in here. Who am I missing? I literally wrote an extra one for this reason. So it is Harry Potter from the Harry Potter series, Vladimir Todd from the Chronicles of Vladimir Todd, and Draco Malfoy from the Harry Potter series. This is another really hard one. This is like so hard. I'm gonna marry Harry because I wanted to marry him since I was about 10 years old. So that one's a given. I don't want to glean either of these. I think I'm going to glean Vlad, not because I don't love Vlad. Like the Chronicles of Vladimir Todd is like so important to me growing up as a reader. But I feel like Draco could just use like a really nice supportive girlfriend to show him how to be nice to people. I think I could be that girl. So I'm going to kiss Draco and I'm going to glean Vlad. I'm so sorry, Vlad. I love you, baby, I swear. So that really concludes my video for Kiss, Marry, Glean with book characters. I honestly always have so much fun filming videos like this. I haven't done it in years and I honestly forgot not only how much fun it is to like pick and choose between these characters, but also how hard it gets when you get a lot of bad ones and a lot of good ones. Definitely let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of my choices or what maybe your choices would be if you were presented with those 3 characters. Thank you again to Simon & Schuster for sponsoring this video, and again, don't forget to check out Thunderhead, the sequel to Scythe, in stores this January 9th. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you soon for a new one. Bye!